Title: The enemy took one look at Earth's fleet and realized their doom. Prologue: The silent approach. The void between stars was never truly empty. It thrummed with the echoes of ancient battles, the whispers of cosmic winds, and the silent dread of approaching doom. The Zarathai Dominion had come to conquer. Their fleet, 1,000 ships strong, blotted out the light of distant suns. Their weapons could crack planets, their warriors had never known defeat. They had scoured the galaxy, crushing civilizations beneath their heel. And now, they had come for Earth. High Commander Vexa stood on the bridge of the Dread Talon, her 4 crimson eyes narrowed as the first scans of the Sol system reached her. "Report," she hissed. The sensor officer hesitated. "Commander, something is wrong." Vexus turned. "Explain." "The human fleet, it's not what we expected." She strode to the holographic display and froze. There, arrayed before Mars and Jupiter, was Earth's defense force. And the moment she saw it, she knew. They had made a terrible mistake. Chapter 1, The Illusion of Weakness. For decades, Earth had played the role of the underdog. When the first alien probes had scanned human ships, they saw outdated hulls, sluggish engines, primitive railguns. The galactic powers dismissed them a young species, barely out of their cradle, no match for empires that had ruled for millennia. But humanity had a secret. They had lied. Every obsolete warship was a trap. Every slow engine was a ruse. Every weak weapon was a carefully crafted illusion. And now, the Zarathai Dominion had walked right into it. Chapter 2, The Trap Springs. The first volley came not from the human fleet but from behind the Zarathai. A swarm of stealth frigates, invisible to sensors, decloaked at point-blank range. Their railguns fired not slugs, but Singularity Warp's tiny black holes that ripped through the Dominion's rear lines. Before Vexus could react, the human dreadnoughts moved. Their sluggish engines flared with impossible acceleration, darting at speeds no alien drive could match. And then the real weapons activated. Particle beams that bent around shields. Plasma lances that learned from each shot, adapting to bypass defenses. Missiles that phased in and out of reality, striking deep within enemy hulls. The Zarathai fired back only to watch their shots vanish before impact. Humanity had mastered quantum shielding. Chapter 3, The Horror Dawns. Vexus stared in disbelief as her fleet died around her. This wasn't war. It was butchery. Every tactic, every countermeasure, every desperate maneuver, the humans had an answer. Their ace predicted the Dominion's moves before they made them. Their ships moved like ghosts, untouchable, unstoppable. And then the transmissions began. A human admiral appeared on every Zarathai screen, her voice calm, her smile cold. "You thought we were weak. You thought we were prey." Behind her, the stars themselves seemed to tremble. "Now you understand the truth." Chapter 4, No Escape. The Zarathai tried to flee. Their warp drives failed. Human disruptors had locked space itself. Their reinforcements never came. Human stealth fleets had already ambushed them at the edge of the system. Their last, desperate suicide runs were met with laughing ace that dodged like living things. Vexus stood on the bridge of her dying flagship, watching as the human super-dreadnought Titan's Wrath turned its main cannon toward her. A weapon capable of shattering moons. A weapon the humans had never shown before. The last thing she heard was the human admiral's voice. "Welcome to Earth's neighborhood." Epilogue: The Galaxy Learns. The battle lasted less than an hour. The Zarathai Dominion's greatest fleet was reduced to ash. And when the other galactic powers received the footage, a single, horrifying realization spread like wildfire. Humanity had never been weak. They had let themselves be underestimated. They had wanted the galaxy to think them harmless. Because the deadliest predator is the one you never see coming. And now, the hunt had begun. The end.